What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some more news concerning Canelo Alvarez, Sergey Kovalev. Of course, we had the weigh-in. Kovalev missed the weigh-in 3 times. He stripped butt naked. Long story short, he made the weight. He's been fighting at this weight his whole career, basically. Now, what I want to talk to you guys about is a rehydration clause, okay? So, Dan Ambrosi, Saul Canelo Alvarez will have a weight handicap in the form of a hydration clause for his title challenge against WBO lightweight heavyweight champion, light heavyweight champion Sergey Kovalev this Saturday night. According to Dan Raphael, both fighters must weigh in on Saturday morning for a secondary weight check, and neither fighter can go above 185. Now, of course, when the Canelo Kovalev fight was first announced, boxing fans were impressed that Canelo agreed to fight Kovalev in the first place, okay? But without a catch weight to try to weaken him and gain an advantage. But what the fans didn't know is there's a rehydration clause which can be just as draining for the larger fighter than a catch weight handicap. Okay, so basically this is a catch weight. You know, it's a catch weight on the back end. That's all that means. This is some Manny Pacquiao shit. Manny Pacquiao, Miguel Cotto shit here. You know, there's no real difference. The advantage is to drain Kovalev. Now, we already know Kovalev struggled like hell to make weight. He looks starched making that weight, honestly. You know, and this adds insult to injury, okay? And it's bad because you start to look at the integrity of Alvarez. You know, why would you go up there and have some stipulation like that? That's no different than making someone like Chavez Jr. come to 164.5. You know, it makes like that type of shit. The concessions. That's what I don't like about Canelo Alvarez. I know he's the A side. I know he's the highest paid boxer in the sport today. I get all that. But all these catches to fight someone. Fight the man the way the man is accustomed to be fought. He's the champ at 175, the WBO champ. Fight him regular. You know, why would you have to fight someone with a handicap? You know, and it's crazy because what happens with a starch fighter, it can be very dangerous because if he can't go past 185, he's not, and he comes into the ring maybe 187, 188, maybe 190. They're going to tax his ass a lot, you know, so it probably, if he does go over, he'll be taxed to the point where the money that was offered will be tampered with, you know. But honestly, if I'm Sergey, and I know this is one of the last times to shine, fuck it. I would go in at my weight because he struggled like hell to make that weight yesterday at the weigh-in. And now they're telling him to this morning, okay? This was a few hours ago. Maybe it just happened because I'm in Central, right? If I'm Kovalev, I'll pull a Danny Jacobs. Fuck it. Find me. I'll pull a Floyd Mayweather when he fought Marquez. Find me. I'll pay you the money. But I'm not going to come in at a disadvantage because you want me or you had me to sign a rehydration clause just to get your cinnamon head ass into the ring. You know, I understand the concessions again, but again, it just shows that every time Canelo does something, it's always at something else. You know, I was impressed at 168, but then he didn't stay at the weight, right? And it's sources saying that he's not even going to go back to 160. So if you know you're not even going back to 160, you shouldn't even be worried about losing weight. You should be worried about fighting people at that particular weight that you're moving to acclimate properly. The shit he's doing is, oh, I'm going to be here anyway, but I'm still making Kovalev drain. Why would you want an advantage like that? What's wrong with fighting the guy at the best possible condition? I don't want to fight a guy on the rematch clause. Then I beat him. Then there's always an excuse. He was starched. He was slow. He was weak because he couldn't have the right water retention, the water weight gained back from all these damn catches. Okay. That drains you. You know, it's just like being starved out. You're not the strongest. Coming from a physical sport like this, you need that. You know, people can mess around and have strokes and stuff like that. So, you know, I don't know, but it's Canelo Alvarez, go figure. You know, I figured it would be the case. I was hoping it wasn't, because a lot of people think I bash Canelo. I don't. I just expect more from him being a talent, for him with his ability. I want him more comfortable instead of hiding behind concessions just because you're the star guy. You don't need that shit. He never has. You know, I think Canelo should have fought some guys and, 2 or 3 times just to make it. He fought Golovkin. That's the first time he ever fought anyone twice. So it's one of those things, man. It's one of those things with Canelo, it just looks bad that, the concessions, the protection, you don't need that. And then Canelo's going to come in. Yeah, he knows he won't go past 185 because he knows that that's not his desired weight. He never fought at that weight before. He might come in at 180, 181, something like that, but a strong 181. He looks solid, muscled up and shit like that, like he's been taking the clenbuterol. He looks like that old Canelo, right? But anyway, the weigh-in, got past the weigh-in. We got the fight. Stay tuned tonight. I'm going live after the fight, and hope to see you guys there. Tell me what you think. Please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.